pull out. A similar view to what we saw on the left. Goes a little deep, but overall really good body lines. Again, if we could take note of the wrist angles here. Now, one of the things that I think could be causing that, and we wouldn't know for sure without conducting some kind of dryland screening, but essentially it's reflective of some kind of imbalance between the front of the body and the back of the body. Basically, when you get the thumb in that kind of position, what it tells me is that the front part of the anterior part of the shoulder seems to be overpowering the posterior side, so we get a lot of pressure coming from the outside of the chest, the inside of the shoulder, and that's kind of what manifests itself with that thumb position. If you try to lead forward with the pinky more, you should feel that it's kind of stretching more in the back rather than in the chest and the front of the shoulder. You get more of a stretch from the back of the shoulder and down into the back. In freestyle especially, it could be kind of a vulnerable position when we get all kinds of impingement that could happen when that front of the shoulder gets a little too dominant. But you can, visually we kind of see that thumb there, but I think it's more reflective of what's going on further up in the kinetic chain into the shoulder with the anterior side dominating the posterior side. And what really confirms that for me is as we get on to this left side of the screen, as we watch what happens with the regular part, the main pulling. Again, we kind of see those thumbs working out on their own there. Again, I think it's simply reflective of some kind of possible muscle imbalance with the front overpowering the back. That's an excellent position right there. Head right in line with the body, body perfectly parallel to the bottom of the pool. And for anyone else watching, definitely take note of the way she comes up out of the stroke, leading with the body. The head doesn't pop straight up on its own. June does a great job of that on freestyle too. Head stays right in line when she goes to take that first breath. Again, right back in here, you'd probably like to see these arms coming a little closer to the body, so more hands more up in this range. A little more hydrodynamic position up there. It's probably a little more powerful too, as far as letting the back muscles power the arms forward rather than the arms being all the way out there. It's not a major deal since your body position is pretty darn good, but we could probably keep those arms a little closer to the body during when we initiate this first stroke. Note that head though right in line with the body. if we note here, we're almost at full extension, but again we have arms haven't quite straightened. Even at full extension.